Doing some more challenge the week. I hope y'all have had a great weekend. I want to check real quick what we need to be in the top 100. That's what you need to have some prizes. So let's see kind of the minimum score we're shooting for today. It looks like about 273,000 is what we want to try to reach. That's the minimum we're trying to get to today to break into that top 100. Tested positive for COVID. I think it was Thursday. You might have heard me mention that in a video or two. And it hasn't been terrible. It's just kind of been like a bad cold. I'm interested to see how long it takes for my symptoms to go away, because I do have like an autoimmune disease, I guess, with Crohn's, and then my medicine I think is technically like an immunosuppressant, so like my body's just not as good as maybe it used to be at fighting off infections because of the medicine and everything like that. So I'm interested to see just how long it takes my symptoms to go away. I've been pretty tired. Again, it's just kind of been like a bad cold, really. You know, it hasn't been flu-y. It's just been more like a bad cold. Kind of today, I've started to feel a cough starting to form. So I'm hoping that doesn't last too long. The last time I had a cold that led to a cough, I ended up hurting a muscle in my rib. And then I think my doctor actually cracked my rib, like trying to see if I had a cracked rib. And that took over a month to heal. So I really don't want anything like that happening again. But I've been trying to take medicine. I've been trying to get rest. And I wanted to do the Moonshot program for a video. I wanted to do maybe the Moonshot events. I haven't played an online game of MLB The Show since I think July 5th. So that's something I wanted to be doing. But I don't know, man. Just when not feeling good, I really have just not had much desire to play MLB The Show. But I definitely want to try to keep these daily videos going, right? We've been daily uploading for over 7 years in a row. So it's not like I wanted to just lose that streak because of COVID or something, right? Especially if it's not that bad. It's just kind of like a bad cold. Right now for the challenge of the week, we're facing the no-hitter guy. We're facing Blake Snell, former Cy Young winner, former no-hitter thrower. I was trying to decide how I wanted to describe him. Oh, man, we barely survived on that pitch. But we're trying to get to, what did I say, 273,000? Multiplier right now sitting at 39 times. Got one more strike to work with on this first ounce. We're sitting at Hall of Fame difficulty. I'd like to see the line drive, get some multiplier up, gets us some points. We want to try to get... Oh, man. That curveball might be the death of me in this challenge of the week. But we want to try to get our multiplier up as high as possible. That's going to be where we really build up our points up to legend difficulty now. Multipliers up to 46 times, sitting at 68,000 points. Yeah, no, now that we're on legend, 103 contacts, 70 visions, not too bad. Barely fouled that one off. We can see the leader is 6 million. I feel like I've seen Landon MR20 on the leaderboard a few times when we've been doing these challenge of the week attempts. Zazzy, of course, I recognize that. Zazzy. I think I don't know if I could see it here. Cinematic Joker's another person I'm always seeing on the leaderboards for the challenge. I feel like consistently I'm kind of seeing the same names on here the more often that I play it. Oh, line drive. There we go. I don't think I did last week's challenge. I think that was Cody Bellinger. I don't think I did an attempt for that one. One of these weeks, man, I just want to break into the top 100. I mean, I know if I did more attempts, I definitely could probably stay in that top 100. I usually only do like the attempts in the video, and then I haven't really ever tried past that. Which is why today I really want to break into that top 100, but I want to be way above 273,000. No, I'm early? Was I early? I was too early on a fastball on legend? That's tough. That's so tough, man. The PCI was perfectly on the ball, too, and I was actually early on it. And then I'm early on that one. See, I'm wasting strikes here. I'm way too in front of that right now. I can't believe that, though. Legend difficulty. Perfect PCI placement. And I ended up having the early timing. If you're watching this video right now, something that I would love to know is, what have y'all been up to on MLB The Show? You've been playing it. Did you do the Moonshot program? How was that? You've been doing the Moonshot events, Conquest mini-seasons, ranked, BR. Like, what have y'all been doing if you've been playing this? If you haven't been playing MLB The Show, what have you been doing? I've been playing Binding of Isaac, if anybody knows what that game is. I started a second YouTube channel. I've talked about this a little bit, but on July 1st, and that's been a good time. I played some CSGO. I've been playing some chill. Played a little bit of college football since I've been sick. Watched some movies, things like that. Been watching the Cardinals. Kind of, I don't want to say throw away their season, but just I've been watching the Cardinals not play how I wish they would be playing. I think right. I mean, I think literally right before I recorded this video, I was watching the game today. They lost to the Dodgers 2-1. Just couldn't get any offense, man. Nootbaar had a pinch hit homer. That was only the Cardinals' second extra base hit by a pinch hitter this year. The first one was by Tommy Pham after they acquired him at the trade deadline. So before he joined the team, I mean, I don't know how many pinch hitters they're using, but they hadn't had an extra base hit by a pinch hitter yet this year until Tommy Pham joined the team, and so it was after the trade deadline. Like, that's just crazy to me. It's been a disappointing season for the Cardinals. I'm hoping we see some big changes, big moves in the offseason, and I don't even necessarily mean... I mean, like, signings and trades, like, stuff like that would be cool because they definitely need more pitching, but, I mean, their farm system seems pretty good, too. But what I'm hoping to see is, like... I don't necessarily think Ali Marmol is the problem. I don't by any means think he's a great manager. I haven't been super impressed by him. But he also doesn't have a ton to work with. Like, he has a good bullpen, but the rotation has kind of made him have to overuse the bullpen a little bit. There's not a ton of depth to the bullpen, which is part of it, too. You got, like, a few guys that are really good, but then some guys that just aren't reliable. I think... Oh, no. I'm glad that wasn't strike three. But I think what I want to see is, like... I don't know, man. John Mozeliak's had some good times. But it might be time for a change in the front office. But kind of my thing is hitting and pitching coach. I think it's time for a change there. Obviously, I'm not an expert. I'm just a casual fan. You know, I'm not an expert by any means. But I think... No, that's a strike! All right, we got one more out to try to get 73,000 points. I really think I can do that. I got to make sure I'm getting deep fly balls, getting that multiplier up. If there's a ball, don't swing at it. That was a ball. And it's a jammed hit. 7 feet away from a deep fly ball, man, from getting some stuff added onto my multiplier. Oh, that's beautiful. I wish it were a homer right there, but I'll take that. Really trying to break into that top 100 on this first attempt. Oh, beautiful, right? Line drive, deep fly ball. I'll take that. Is the line drive times 3? Probably not. Oh, man. Jammed hit? Yeah. At least we're not getting a strike right there. I want to try to get my 2 strikes as late as I can. I want to really be trying to hit everything into play up to all-star difficulty. 211,000 points. There's a good take. Even if I try to swing at it, I don't think the game would have let me. I've been bailed out by that a few times. Whoo! Line drive. I'll take that. A little bit late on the curveball, though. Still no strikes. That's the first strike. Why did I have to say something? I jinxed it. Yeah, I definitely feel like I could get 272,000 against Blake Snell. I've been feeling good. I mean, this is my first attempt, my first time. I guess we've been doing some moments and stuff, but I haven't played the show in a few days. Ooh, I needed that. That's huge. 432 for a homer is beautiful. 226,000 points now. Beautiful again. Not a homer, but a deep fly ball up to Hall of Fame difficulty now. Multiplier's getting up there as well. This is big. Oh, man. Deep fly ball again. Yes. Okay. Hey, this has been a pretty good attempt so far. Up to 246,000. Good take. I thought that might paint the corner for a second. I got scared seeing that one come in, man. Oh, no. No, that's a foul ball, isn't it? It's fair. Huge. Bonus achieved as well. Come on, William. No, that's a foul ball. Nah, man. See, this is where it gets tough. Only 1 strike to work with. We can't miss. Huge. Deep fly ball? No, it's a weak fly ball. 40 times multiplier, 265. We need like 8,000 more. That's it. We got it. We're in the top 100, right? Pretty sure. Yeah, we're in the top 100. That's huge. Now anything else is extra. Imagine we just strike out right there. Line drive is huge. Give me above 300,000. I'll take that. Wouldn't be bad. All right, 4 times 43. That's a little bit. a few hundred. 400 or so. Beautiful line drive. Okay, up to 46 times on the multiplier. Almost at 300,000 points now. Not a deep fly ball, but 226 times 46 gets us above 300,000. About 10,000 points, I think, there. See, this is what we need to do, is get the multiplier up and just hit him in play. That's how you get score in this. I thought he was going to dot me up like our second outs. Thought that was going to be a strike again. That was scary. Wow, if I wasn't contact swinging, that would have been an easy homer. 330,000 now is huge. I really do think I could get 1 million against Blake Snell. If I really sat down and focused and tried a few different attempts. Swing and a miss. Come on now. I was probably way on in front of that one, huh? The moment of truth. Let's see where I'm at. We are 70th. Okay, I don't know if that's going to hold because the challenge doesn't reset until Friday. So there's a lot of time to go, but I'm liking being at 70th place. If this doesn't hold, I'll probably check it throughout the week. We might have to do another attempt because I was feeling pretty good with William against Blake right there. I hope y'all enjoyed today's video. Feel free to drop a like or subscribe if you enjoy the daily videos. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Hope you had a good weekend. And hopefully I'll see you in tomorrow's daily upload. Hopefully I'm feeling better as soon as possible too.